So we're going to start first off with City Council candidate John Goss and his 3-minute introduction.
Okay, well, good morning to you. This is the way democracy is supposed to work, and I'm glad we all showed up. I thank the Tea Party for sponsoring this forum, and most of here, I'm sure, subscribe to Ronald Reagan's philosophy on less government, less spending, and a positive attitude for our government. And I will be positive in this campaign, and I want to borrow a line of his when he was running for president as a presidential candidate, that I promise not to make age an issue in this campaign, and I promise not to hold our youth and inexperience against them. So those that know me, don't know me, I'm John Goss. I grew up here in Marion. I married Rainey Lee Howerton. I've got 2 daughters, or had 2 daughters, Becky, deceased, and Nancy. I attended the MHS and SIU. I know most of you have come to hear the remarks of the mayoral candidates, and that suits me. However, you've got to remember that a mayor must have approval of the city council before any policies are set. So a mayor must work with the council. It's necessary to have a good council. I am not a politician by trade, but I do contribute when I think I can make a difference. So through the years, I've been an owner-operator of 4 retail stores in Carbondale, West Frankfort, Marion, and Benton. It's enabled me to give jobs to hundreds of good people over 40 years. I'm proud of that fact. The city is over a $35 million business. The city cannot run itself. It must have someone that understands how to run a business. I know how to do that. I volunteered and served on numerous city committees. I've been 2-term members of the Unit 2 School Board. I volunteered and served as chairman of the Public Building Commission for 28 years. I coached 23 years of Marion Youth Baseball. I served as a former city commissioner. This is my track record. It shows that I like being in the middle of the action, and the upcoming projects coming to Marion are where the action will be. I want to be a part of it. I offer a positive position. Negativity does not fit into my personal or outlook on life. It's true there are always issues that can be improved and should be. However, just a nitpick for the sake of creating false issues is something with which I cannot agree. I'm committed to a balanced budget for the city. I believe less spending is better than raising taxes. And I'm also committed to continue the fantastic progress we all enjoy. This is supposed to be a 5-minute dissertation, but they've cut it to 3, so all the other I'll cut out. It wasn't interesting anyhow. But all the things we have enjoyed here at Marion, it just did not happen. It came from leadership, from the council, in tandem with the mayor. We set policies that make things happen. I'm proud of where we live. The Star Bonds project is potentially the biggest happening ever in Southern Illinois.
John, that's time.
3 minutes up?
3 minutes is up.
I wasn't even got going good here. I didn't even ask them to vote for me. Can I do that? All right, I respectfully ask you to vote for me because I'd like to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. City Council candidate Pamela Harry.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the Tea Party for taking the time, all the time they put into this, putting this together for everyone, and for all of you caring enough to take your time to come here and meet us. It shows that you care about your community. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. My husband Rick and I have 4 wonderful children. I'm originally from Marion. However, my family had to move away for about 8 years because of my dad's job. And Adam, I went to school at Herscher. Oh my gosh. Small world, isn't it? Anyway, our son Richard is 24 and he's a veteran. He came home last year from serving in Afghanistan. He has 2 wonderful sons. Our daughter Cassie is 23 and she's married to Adam Gossett, who served in Iraq. They have 2 wonderful children, a boy and a girl. So I've got 1 girl out of 4 grandchildren. Cassie's a CNA, works at Heartland. And Adam is a paramedic and works for Williamson County Ambulance. Our son Michael is 19 and he's also a CNA and has been attending Johnny Logan College. And then we have a 10-year-old daughter, Caitlin, who is involved in everything. Believe me, we had 4 girls stay the night at the house last night. I don't know why I did that the night before this. Didn't get to bed till 2:30. My husband Rick works for the city of Marion. He's been there for about 30 years. He's on the park board and Williamson County Fair Board. And Rick's dad also worked for the city for Marion as a dog catcher. He worked there for many years. So we really got the city's interests at heart. I worked in the banking industry for 7 years and was a licensed insurance agent for over 10. I have 20 years customer service experience, and I'm very familiar with workers' compensation and liability issues and health insurance. I attend Marion First Church of God. I've been active in the community by being a Boy Scout leader, a Girl Scout leader, a softball coach, a soccer mom, and I'm also a past member of the Marion Youth and Baseball and Softball League. From these positions, I have learned skills in the following areas: collaboration, compromise, policy development, being a good listener, and problem solving. I will stand up for my convictions on the City Council and for the concerns of the citizens of Marion. So why am I running for council? It's because I care about Marion and its residents. While campaigning, I've had the opportunity of meeting some fantastic people. I continue to look forward to that in the next few weeks as well. But I do care about Marion and its residents. I want to be part of the solution to problems and challenges that face our community. I'm running on a platform of accountability, preservation, transparency, and job development. I want our tax dollars spent wisely and carefully. While I understand the importance of new development, I feel it's essential to revitalize some areas of our community. There are some areas in the community that houses are not only eyesores but are hazards to neighborhoods.
That's time.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you vote for me. Thank you.
City Council candidate Richard Lowe.
Good morning, everybody. I haven't gotten anything written for the forum because I just want to talk from my heart. My name is Rick Lowe. I've lived in Marion for the biggest part of my life. I think we moved to Marion when I was approximately 7 years old. My parents, Walter and Bonnie Lowe, are now both deceased. My father was a state trooper for 30 years. I've been in law enforcement the biggest part of my life. I started serving the citizens of the United States when I was 17 in the Marine Corps. Had time in Vietnam. Like I said, I've worked in law enforcement on the city, county, state, and federal level. I've got a lot of different interests, folks. This is my town. I mean, this belongs to each and every one of us. I'm really glad it's a nonpartisan race because I don't declare either one. For the simple fact that one party might have something that's interesting to me and another one might have one. And that's one thing I'm really glad on the Tea Party movement. I really am. But the thing is, again, this is our town. I'm very big into accountability and responsibility. We are all accountable for what we do. We all hold responsibilities in our jobs, our duties to our family, and to each other. This city is growing, and it's got to move forward. I don't want to pay any more taxes than anybody else. I pay enough. And I tell you, I'm paying more taxes now than what I used to make on a house payment. And I find that very ridiculous. I've seen so many things that within the government, whether it's cities, counties, states, federal, I don't like. And if you don't like something, you either do one of two things. You sit back and shut your mouth, or you stand up and you try to make a change. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is make a change. Because I want to see people responsible for what they do. I want them accountable for what they do. I want to see this city be a city that each and every one of you are proud. Proud to be from, proud to have your family and friends come to. I want to see our firemen, our policemen, our street department, our water department, everybody that works for this city to want to come to work. Not sit and feel they've got somebody on their back if that should be a problem. I want this to be a proud city. I want to see the downtown area grow. I want to see some life back into the downtown area. It might be a good site for tourism. You know, we have the Star Bond coming up. I'd like to see it go. It's just, there's so many things that can be done here. And it's for you, your grandkids. I have 6 wonderful children, a lovely wife that keeps me grounded, 3 grandkids that really keep me grounded. But folks, I want to run to help the citizens of Marion. I really do. And I want to serve each and every one of you. Thank you.